See, there is a Vriddha Rudra. There is an old Siva. And he is keeping on the left bottom hand, he is keeping a, what you call, uduk, drum. And on the right hand, he is upholding trident. The trident indicates the awareness of coming into being, existing and going back. Doing all these things, then I will go back. I establish everything, that I am more than you. I understand you, don't understand anything. This is what we say in Congress. You don't understand anything. And the other one also says, you don't understand anything. No, I understand. What did you understand? I go on quarreling on nothing. This is daily happening. In domestic situations, in public, it is happening. In politics, it is happening. In the family, it is happening. It is a human thing. It is happening always. Without noticing, it is going on. And Vriddha Rudra is detached. Enough. I am not going into it at all. I am enough with this. He is detached. He is staying in the cremation yard, where the mind is not there. The cremation yard is a specific place for meditation because no mind reaches there, only dead bodies. That is why we choose cremation yard as places for meditation. It is a scary place actually. That is the most safe place because there is no mind. Mind is gone, body is taken there. When I got into panic, Kundalini crisis panic, I was actually running up till Yakshema Altra and Yakshi. And then that fear of Yakshi came. Then I had to go back and I wandered through that side to Metukada. And from Metukada I came down. I was in the cremation side. I thought I can go inside. It was in the middle of the night, maybe 2 o'clock at the night. I went inside. Craziness. And when I stood there, there is a lot of visions are happening. All my fears started to bloom there, to surface there. And the vision, this is created by me. What is happening? A lot of skull and bones and like apayam boat in there, like big holes here, skull. And they're dancing. There was nothing actually, but all my hidden fears started to surface. And I got very scared. I have to escape from that place. It's all hallucinations that we keep, we hold. Sometimes it happens. It is nothing to do with Kundalini. It is what you are holding inside, your fears are showing up. And even otherwise, things will happen. When you open the door at the night and then somebody says, what is there? What is that? Can't you see? No, there is nothing. Oh my God, why are you scaring me? So we are prone to this kind of fear. And in Manipura Chakra, the deity itself is staying in the cremation yard. That means going beyond the mind. It is a place where mind cannot reach. Mind is gone, body goes. And this Vriddha Rudra is staying in the cremation yard. And it is really droning. And when you look at the drone that is happening, you will see that it may be beating like not in the usual rhythm. It may be changing in an abnormal rhythm, maybe in the normal rhythm, maybe in a different rhythm. And that is actually a yardstick for you to actually understand where you are. Watching yourself, you understand, I cannot manage, there is some fear or something is happening. And then you have to observe and get out of this for the time being. Don't entertain those thoughts at the time. But the thoughts are coming. So one has to train oneself to get into a peaceful, how to get into a peaceful mode. It's very important. Not in Kundalini Yoga I'm talking, in the normal life. And then, the other hand, affirming that I came here, I'm here, I'll go back. That is the story. Whatever happens, whether I am scared or not, this is the end of the story. So I accept it, and then you calm down yourself. And he is seated on a tiger skin. The tiger represents passion, the power of passion. You have already crossed the passion in the second chakra by your practice, by your awareness, by understanding what's happening in the second level of your psyche. That is sex, family, creativity, imagination, pride. You mastered it. Now the passion is under control. That is shown by the tiger skin. Tiger is a symbol of passion. And you got control over the tiger, the passionate tiger. Then when you come to the deity, the deity is this deity is holding thunderbolt in one hand. Can you see that? This is the thunderbolt. On the left upper hand, the deity is keeping thunderbolt. So the electric discharge that is happening in this chakra is shown by the thunderbolt. Because we will be very electrified when this conflict comes. To protect your concept, and you become charged and you fight and you don't remember anything and you create sparks in other people's mind, anything you can do. You will be like very sparking, what you call thunderbolt. That is the nature of the person. On the other hand, see, on this left hand, she is holding like a homagundam fire. This is the nature of the person. When you are there, influenced by the chakra, certainly you will behave like fire. You are fiery in nature. That is the nature. And then on the other hand, see the arrow that is shot in the second chakra, that the arrow of passion is brought under control. That the blade of the arrow is pointing towards the down, but in the picture it is not like that. It is shown upward, but it should be put down. So passion is under control and that is put down and then is burning. And this fire could be transformed into holy fire. Normally it is a destructive fire. Your concept and the fight that comes following the conflict is a destructive fire. By your observation, you understand what is it, what am I doing, what is the point in really fighting for protecting a concept, because the other person's concept will be different. And that kind of feeling won't come there until you observe, understand, and get over. And that is by this, and then the thunderbolt. When you are bringing it under control, you are blessed. You can go further. The blessing hand. These are the things. And then there is the major thing, which is the Bija Mantra, Ram. This is the sound, Ram. When you do the sound Ram, you do the sound Ram, Ram, Ram. The front side of the upper palate, the corrugated region, is rubbed with your tongue. There is like a rough surface there. Ra, 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 ra. So this is the region of fire in your mouth. This is all elements have their position in your mouth. When you go advance in your practice, you see the chakra position in your mouth, the corresponding elements where the element is operating in your mouth. You will slowly find out by yourself. I can say, but I will say it later, maybe tomorrow. Now I want to finish it. So the sound Bija mantra, ram, 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 and this generates subtle heat in your mouth because of the friction that creates. Friction causes heat. And so this mantra is a powerful mantra, ram is a powerful mantra, and that generates heat. And by proper chanting of the mantra and withdrawing the mantra into where it is coming, that is silence, and you settle in the silence with your awareness. So all these things are brought under control. And this is very important. All these base three chakras are interacting with each other. Food, security, shelter. When your food is there, security is there, shelter is there, you look for a family life or sex, family, creativity, imagination, and you become so creative with your imagination, all these things happens. And then from there you enter into the Manipura Chakra. In the Manipura Chakra, you become very, very fiery in nature because you are trying to hold your concepts and you identify with the concepts, feeling that you are the concept, you are not, you are deeper than the concept that you hold. And that awareness won't come there. So you behave like a fighter, you go on fighting, and then you get exhausted. Then you drop the mind, the cremation yard, and you sit there, and there is no more fight, and you are not ready to fight at all. Somebody comes and starts to hit you, and it's okay. Carry on. Otherwise, you will respond. And to trigger the fire in you, the holy fire. This is the holy fire she is holding. And for what the holy fire is shown? There is a reason. The reason is all the conflict that is the cause of creating fire inside you need to be put into the holy fire of conflict. This is the idea. You get into tension due to certain facts, or maybe due to your concepts, your beliefs. As soon as the belief is touched, the fire is starting, and that is a destructive fire, and then it becomes holy when you sacrifice your concepts and beliefs, the cause of the trouble, into the fire. This becomes a sacrificial fire. This is the holy fire. Actually, it is a fire of conflict, but when you start to offer things which are really troubling you, this fire converted into holy fire. Because all your conflict is sacrificed there. And then you are free. There's a big freedom. Till that time, you are an animal. You are a ram, you are a crocodile, you are an elephant. Now, when you come to the next chakra, you will come the most beautiful animal there as the carrier of the vehicle of the chakra, sorry. And that is an antelope, highly sensitive, with a long neck. It stays there and look with wide open eyes, looking, not moving at all, just staying. If a small something is there, it goes on opening the eyes widely and looking, staying there. Highly sensitive. If the sound changes, ting, dong, goes. I see every day in my garden they come in Sweden. They gallop in no time, disappears. Highly sensitive. Even a small sound you make, dong. During winter time, they don't eat, they hibernate. For long months they hibernate. So their color changes. And at the tail region, there will be a little white color. And the rest of the body changes into more ash color, from brown to ash, to protect the heat. And then they get hungry when they wake up after 2 months maybe. And then they come to the old garden. There may be something left over, maybe some cabbage or some leaves or something. Because in winter time there is nothing, no vegetation. So they come and then come there. And so many days when I wake up, they are there in the garden. Very nice to look. And you can go on looking, but you make a sound, the boom. And this is the sensitive nature of the Anahaitha Chakra person. From intellect to sensitivity. And when you become sensitive, you are becoming a human. Till the time, you are not a human. You are working to protect something. You are trying yourself to kill yourself by maybe for food, maybe for passion, maybe for protecting your intellect. And so when you know all these things, next time you quarrel, next time you go and quarrel with somebody, remember, you are doing something to really put you into trouble. The problem is when you go to quarrel, the heat becomes different. And when the heat becomes different, your eyes are becoming glowing by anger, angry eyes. You are not the same person. You have very nice and beautiful eyes, like the eyes of the deer. And now you become the ram. He is looking powerful, bear to finish. I'm ready now. This is the nature of in Manipura Chakra. Looking. And then when you are really in this mode, certainly nobody will come near you. If you are a small person, certainly you demonstrate like anything because you have to survive. And if I fight with Lenin sir, I have to demonstrate a lot. I have to override, and then and then maybe I can do something. Before you hit me, I run away. So this is how it is working. You demonstrate, you put all your energy, the heat is growing inside you and to the maximum. When it happens, your heart may collapse if you have a heart attack. You're trying to kill you for protecting small ideas. And then now you are in the hospital, no idea, nothing, and drips everywhere. And pacemaker drips everywhere. The enemy is coming. He cannot even utter a word. Such a story, actually. The Italians say, "Che storia." What a story it is. And this is funny story, actually. We are really creating a lot of funny story and feeling very serious. I'll finish my life. A lot of fun. When you start to see, look into yourself, you can see it is the most beautiful comedy you ever have experienced. That is our own life. And it's very difficult to feel that comedy in what we are playing. This is very important to observe and understand. And then it is very serious. And then you decide one day that, no, I'm not going to quarrel, I go home. And the next morning, in the morning you get up and you come to dress up, everything ready, and you come and look for your shoes. Shoes is not there. Shoes is not there. I put the shoes there. It's not there. You thought that you have put both the socks. One sock is on your shoulder. You're looking here because you're in a hurry. One sock is on the shoulder, and shoes you have found, but the socks you have not found. And then you are shouting, "Where is my socks? Where have you kept?" Where you have kept? I'm in a need. Don't you understand? I have a need. You don't understand my need. Misunderstood. This is what happens in Manipura Chakra. Always get misunderstood. So, and I stop and then we have the coffee, tea. It is a very interesting part. I will take you there and then we can conclude the Manipura Chakra. Okay, we take a break. I had faculty of the second chakra also. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that it is adding.
Anahaitha it's 4.
4.